Dzień dobry and welcome to Nepa'rogi. My name is Lauren and I own a hand-pinched pierogi company here in Nanticoke, Pennsylvania. My family works with me. We've been doing this for only 3 years now, which started out of my kitchen. In 2017, my grandmother passed away and she was 100% Polish. Her parents came from Europe, like many people in northeastern Pennsylvania. We have grandparents that came from overseas and then they were miners, but my family, they were actually grocers, and I grew up with my grandparents in that house where the store was. I would have a dog baking business one day and I'd be selling Wegmans candy to kids on the street the next. So looking back in my 30s now, I always had an entrepreneurial spirit, but the passing of my grandmother inspired a trip to Poland with my brother. And when we went backpacking then, I came back and started writing a business plan for a Polish food business. Little did I know that it would start with pierogi, and we wanted to make that the foundation, and we haven't been able to move past that yet. When we started the business in 2020, we had 3 LCC students, 3 LCC alum, and 2 that were going from high school to LCC. My mother and father graduated from Nanticoke High School, and my father was going to school at LCC and my mom was going to school, and they were actually in the parking lot, and my dad drove by and said hello because he recognized her, and that night asked her on a date, and here we are. So LCC set the foundation in the 80s for higher education in my family and the expectations, and because of the affordability, it was a no-brainer to at least start there. And from there, where I built my connections through intercollegiate leadership, the communications department with Ed Ackerman and Andy Patonak, and any internship opportunities that I had while I was at LCC, the professors and the staff helped me to get an internship at Intercom, which was 98.5 KRZ Froggy 101, and also an internship with Senator John Udicek at the time, who was in the House of Representatives. So I spent time in the internships at LCC back in 2010. Because of the community that was around me at LCC, they saw potential in me, and they were generous enough to introduce me to their network, and then I took it from there. Because LCC was able to provide both the foundational education I needed in media and communications, plus tasking me with the challenges to grow outside of my comfort zone and interview people, plus the newer technology where we were headed, it was a perfectly packaged education that I could take foundationally to whatever my next step would be.